Beloveds, I greet you this morning in the name of Him who's able, my God, to continue to keep us. What a sweet name. The birds hush their singing. There's something about that name, Jesus, and I thank God for it. And I thank God for you as you begin to come on this morning. Thank you so much for being a part of Morning Manna. Thank you for being number one, number two, number three, getting on and being a part of what it is that we're doing. And so I'm just so grateful to God for all of you as you continue to be steadfast and unmovable in our quest to be able to achieve great success this week. Well, I told you, as I started out with us in our conversation, this is the week to get things done. This one right here. You know, I want to lay this on you, this passage of scripture on you. I think it's going to be encouraging because what God does for one, He's able to do for another. It's in Psalm 89, starting at verse 21, and I believe we're going to go through to verse 24. Let's listen to what the word of the Lord has to say. Psalm 89, verse 21. I will steady him with my hand, and with my powerful arm I will make him strong. His enemies will not defeat him, nor will the wicked overpower him. I will beat down his adversaries before him and destroy those who hate him. Listen to verse 24. My faithfulness and unfailing love will be with him, and by my authority he will grow in power. God, of course, was referring to David when he was talking this way. But what I love about the fact that the scripture says that God is no respecter of person. So that simply means for me, it's comforting to know that he also will steady my hand, which means he's going to steady your hand, and he's going to make you powerful, and he's going to make you strong. And that's going to give us the assurance that we need to be able, oh God, to get things done this week. All of this, we're in the middle of the week, we're halfway there, and we have this particular joy knowing that God is going to destroy every enemy. One of the enemies we talked about yesterday was procrastination. That thing can get in your mind and convince you that it is the right thing to do, even though you know it's the wrong thing to do. I'm so grateful that God has given us the power, the authority to be able to move, and that nothing overcomes you, nothing overcomes me. You need to speak life in your situation. You need to make the declaration today. You need to say, you know something? I really started out on Monday believing that I could.
I don't have a picture.
I
don't have a picture.
Oh, my Lord.
Check your phone. See if it come in.
I don't see anybody else
Okay, well,
referring to that.
maybe not.
Yeah. I was just talking with a lady. She was saying that I guess her reception wasn't pure. Is that anyone else's testimony? Are we clear? Can you all see me and hear me? Come on, quickly respond to me so I know I can continue. All is well We are good. We can see you. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much for responding. That means lady just, I guess it was her particular device alone. All right. But here's what I want you to be mindful of. That the enemy that's in our mind, and it really is, that's where it usually is, right in our mind. The enemy that's in our mind will not defeat us, especially this week, because God made a promise to me. And that promise is that we were going to be able to get things done this week because we've already established that God would establish us and make it possible for us to be able to achieve the things that we need to. Listen, come on. Double check again. Go back. Take a look at your agenda. Look at it now. Get your mind back on track. And then let's get to doing, because I believe that there's going to be such a powerful testimony that you are going to be able to release over this week or this weekend. And you're going to be saying, you know something? God's strong hand was guiding me and was leading me. And it, oh man, lady was right. No, Bishop, it was messing up. But it got better, clear, da-da-da-da-da. All right. But listen, I got to go because we need to be able to stay focused. I pray that, the enemy will get out of the way and stop trying to delay us, because this word right here, this week right here, this is the week that you're going to shine like the sun. You hear me? You're going to be so bright and so excited about your achievement that you're going to be saying to anyone and everyone that will ever say anything to you, you're going to be saying to them, man, forget it. Even last night, this is crazy, man. Even last night, we were in corporate prayer as a church, right? And the Zoom line wasn't functioning correctly. We couldn't establish who the host was. It says that the host has another meeting, and we knew that wasn't true. All things are working against us to make us fail, but here's what I know. All things work together for them who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. That's the reason why so much is happening in the negative, because we've made a declaration. The right hand of God has established us. He has moved to a greater place of power. And what he did for one, he's going to do for another. So steady our hands, God. This is my prayer. Steady our hands, God, with your powerful arm. And I know you can make us strong. And get this, the wicked will not overcome you or me. And God's going to defeat every adversary, everything that comes your way this week. Thank you all. Have a tremendous week. And may the blessings of God be upon you. And may you continue to be steadfast, unmovable, abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as you know, your labor, it will not, shall not, cannot be in vain. We're in good hands, beloved. God is with us.